Hello, it's Yuri. And if you ever feel stuck and some kind of feelings of disappointment, depressed, uh, a little bit angry that you have a goal and you didn't make it one more time, you try new things, and it looks like you perform in some areas of life, but in some areas, something happens. I'm here for you to support. I'm not somebody who will coach you or teach you about something. My name is Yuri Zhelin. I'm a doctor and transformational coach, and like more than a decade, I help people to overcome their challenges. And I'm here for you to create some kind of space. And you see some pictures, it's some slides that I prepare for you. So you will not staring on talking head and you be able to reach some key points and some coaching questions in the bottom of the each slide because my my language can be a little bit confusing because my accent. So let's go to open up this topic because it's not about really your discipline. It's something different. Because when we're talking about identity, like we know this word, but what it really means. And when we pick up some area of your life that you really want to grow and you want to break through because you focus on it, in other areas you perform better, in some areas you have a bigger goal maybe, or you really think that it's something that change your life and give you real performance, like it will be like the key thing. It's something there that needs to be not fixed, maybe stretched a little bit, look from different angles. And this is what is this workshop about, this channel about this, like it's a personal growth, it's about emotional, mental, physical mastery, health, identity changes to be able to succeed in life with fulfillment and progress. And as my teacher Tony Robbins said, I'm learning from him a lot right now, that if you have some goals and dreams, in the same time you have some fears, uh, if you will not make it, or you have some past experience that from other people and from your own self that you really wants to avoid. And both of these energies we can use for make things happen for us. But when we're talking about real identity shifts, it's something unique. It's like you can imagine a thermometer and thermostat, right? We know these two gadgets. And you might be heard about this story. It's not about even that tools for temperature, right? Because thermometer it's something that it just tells you what the temperature is. Thermostat it's something that makes temperature happens on the specific level. It should be higher or should be lower. And in any area of life, if you be able to see from this point, it will be just a simple like explanation that we're not rising to levels of our goals and dreams. We are always staying on level of our identity. And Tony Robbins usually explain it as like your own inner thermostat. I want to share a quick story because this is something like real happens. Just yesterday, I saw another time the guy. I met him maybe a month ago, and what he first tell me that he was very excited about rising level on his job he's performed on the another level. He was promoted, so it's bigger opportunities, more different responsibilities, and higher paycheck. And he was a little bit like hyped. And I celebrate with him like, good job, man. And at the same time, he switched the topic and he said, but at the same time, like I feel bad. I skipped my workout. I didn't do nothing. Like 3 or 4 days. I don't even remember. Last time when we chat with you, it was like when? And I said like, oh, maybe a week, maybe. He said like, no week, like 3 days ago. I have a messaging because back and forth we chat with him during these months. When we met, why we continue chatting? Because he asked about my contact. When he asked me what I'm doing, because we start talking about some equipment in the gym, and I tell him that I am a doctor, holistic doctor and transformational coach. And he like, wow, interesting, because I am right now in the spot that I want to change my life completely from this perspective. I want to change my habits. I want to eat healthier. I want to like get back in shape. I want to have more energy. I want to perform better. And because I understand that it's important thing. And I'm agree with him. I have a little bit more story about that, but he figured out it in his age of 28. I'm will turn 45 this year. So when he started me asking me some questions, of course, I when he shared with me his biggest, like challenge that he overperformed at work, and at the same time he like just forgot, not forgot, he keep it on mind, but every time he stay longer at work, he performed there very good. He forgot about to execute in his field that he know that it's very important. And we have like, especially for guys, we need some kind of achievements that will show our status. Like we want to get a bigger check, we want to provide, we want to show that we are like we have some significance, right? Goals. So it's not bad, not good. But the shift on his state very quick from like he was inspired, and at the same time, like after a few seconds, he become hard to himself. He start blaming himself. And I understand this shift because in some areas of life, I'm working similar. When we're talking about some patterns like motivation, action, drop, repeat. This kind of pattern is something that we unconsciously continue doing. For example, we can figure out some tip in the area that we want to lift up, and we found it. We like, okay, I will perform better right now because I know this. Like this is the game changer. And it's not a whole system. We change not the whole system. We just change like a like a um, little thing. It's like a needle movement, right? Moving a needle. And it didn't give us result. And we end up in disappointment, we drop, and results, it's not fulfilling us, but we know that we need to continue moving, and we continue little by little this like circle. And usually, like I understand his state, he performed very good at work. He just get raised there. And this is will be the way to escape. So you probably have similar things in life where you escape from things and feel that where you not succeed and not perform good. And just be honest with you, because this is important things to knowledge. What kind of rules and identity and like thermostat I have in that areas where I am not performing, and it's very important. Because the worstest thing that we can do with us is at the end of the day, when we perform very good, remind ourselves about something that we missing, and when we do it on everyday basis and years goes by, we have like so huge regrets. Sometimes we can even lose thing that very precious only because we create wrong pattern of action around that field. And I wants to be supportive for him. And I asked him some questions about like what is most important thing in life, like what is his uh, thing that he wants to care about more. And of course, we all have the same things. It's something that we can provide to our family, something like people who we loved, and it's attached to some wealth for sure. But the important thing that when we think about that areas that we are not perform, and they are very important for our life, but they not seen like usually where we see in wealth, right? Some level that we can provide to our families, like money, uh, like uh, like a, like a land, like other assets. And we forgot about time, we forgot about energy, because this is the most important asset, actually. And when we think about, okay, how I can perform better in my level of energy, it's not about discipline because you know that it's important and you're doing some things for that. So he, from time to time, he show up in the gym for short workout, and at the same time, he's so focused to perform at work because this is also important. And what I tell him about identity creation, it's not something new. But the whole this message from me to you, I repeat it to myself, remind myself on everyday basis what is the most important thing, and I want to provide, of course, for people who I care, but I not be able to do so without my state. So my presentation today, you see, like my language, it's not perfect. I create this short presentation for you with the simple tools, AI, some pictures, pick it up, put it together, because I love to prepare presentations, some of part of them by myself. This is how I am like thinking about it, like what to share, what the story will be appropriate for this. Because we have a lot of different tools right now, they can do a lot of things for us, and it's still a little bit, like not perfect. But I didn't stuck in that moment, like, okay, how I can make it better. My state is perfect. So I have a high level of energy. Like my teacher, Tony Robbins said, if you be able to shift your state from that moment, from that state, if you focus on something, okay, uh, what I can do right here, right now, how I can grow, what I can learn, how I can contribute like to others. This is something that fulfills your life bigger than any asset, any kind of land or money. It's also important. Hear me, please. I'm not against. I'm not here to say that you need to drop everything and just focus on that area that you want to live. But the one area you agree with me that it's just fundamental. It's our energy state. It's something that align with our health. So why it's very important? Because we have a lot of people around us, and they are with us because we choose them sometimes, sometimes because they choose us. It also happens. And that guy, he told me, my girlfriend will come visit me, and I tell her, like, we will go and eat more cleaner. We will create some kind of, detox for our bodies. We will help, like, our bodies to clean and fulfilled, and we will eat good this time, he said. And she agreed with that. And also we will visit a gym together. And she like said, okay. But interesting point, and you know that environment, it's important, but it's not everything. And the most important thing, that environment automatically will not change your identity. It's not a change your habits. It will not change your standards. It will not change your thermostat. It's can temporary, change your temperature, like rise it. For example, in the case with that my new friend, he have a leadership skills and he perform at work, and we can see it because of his just he was just raised, better opportunities, better check, and everything else. Of course, more responsibilities, but it's not something that scares him. It excites him. But when he face his important goal and importance to be present also for himself, to make his standards of health better, because he is a young guy. And I also mentioned that, before 40 or 30, you're not thinking too much about how to invest in your health. We're more thinking about how to invest to perform somewhere else, right? To look better, to speak louder, to achieve some things in our work, in sport, and it's important things. I'm agree. And he said to me something like, you inspire me a lot. You 45. You show me your blood work. I saw like your content. It's great to have this level of energy in your age and your life circumstances, because he know a little bit about my story, and we have some similarity in our family story, in like in some things, because all people have a similarity on this point. And the biggest similar thing, that we want to be healthy. Because I asked him like, what is your biggest asset? He said, asset? I said, yeah, yeah, like you invest in. And he like, land? And I didn't tell him a story, but I will share with you a little bit about this kind of asset. They important. But what will stay with you when you buy yourself? I will tell a little bit more about this later, but today let's focus about environment. It's great to have a people who will support you, but ask yourself deeper, who really in your environment, in that field that you want to really break through. Like it's not just like uh, just a stay on the level and little bit go up. It's like you needs to accelerate. It's like you needs to like move up to atmosphere, right? It's not the level that you are wants to be right now. You really want to have a progress. How much people you have who are much higher on the level of thermostat that you are, and that level of lifestyle, like for example, level of energy, level of health. In his case, I ask him how many people you have in your environment, because your girlfriend, she will come, be honest, she is really just supportive, or she also supportive and she can lead you because her standards is something that inspire you. He like, not really, like last time I was in the gym by myself because she wants to stay at home, and it's fine. I said it's completely fine. You are leader. But let me tell you, if you will not have a time with people and like on everyday basis who will help you to rise your standards and lift your thermostat higher, little by little, because usually we don't even realize consciously or unconsciously things that we do in an everyday basis becomes our identity. And in some areas of life, when we perform good, it's not automatically we perform good. If you look deeper, it's something that you always improve. You learn new things, you show up better, you have level of execution better. Everything's on the higher standards. This is how it works. And it's something not surprising. I'm not here to teach you about that. But some things that I want to point very important, that when you right now look in your environment, you can love these people, people that love you who in your environment. But are you fighting with them about that, like a level of? uh, um, a level of temperature on that area, you pull them, or they pull you, or you push each other. Because it can be the same. For example, why this picture showing you, like some of this picture, showing you different ways how it can work. But with two hands and one rope, he and his girlfriend have the same identity on the level of health. It's about emotional, mental, and physical. Physical specifically, about their habits. It's the same thermostat, the same identity. Probably she has an even lower standard than him because he will push her, pull her, and they can have a great relationships. But this specific goal can be challenging later if she will not rise her standards and he will not rise his standards because it's always room to grow. When we can have a people who will be not just inspiring, he said, like, you inspiring for me. I'm watching your content and you see, like, right now I met you in the gym. And I said to him, great. But when you know somebody and just like observe something, even digest some kind of information, it don't mean that it becomes yours. If you not create your everyday basis habits, and if you're not with me, I mean, like, if I'm confused a little bit, you can use additionally questions that I drop here, prepare for you, like some coaching question that I have them for me everyday basis, similar questions. You can use your AI tool to help you to raise your standards and like create for you some kind of frame. And you also can reach me out or somebody who helps you to rise your standards, not by pushing you or pulling you, but because you want it and you're ready to execute on everyday basis to do some things. And for people who really wants to change their state and them from that state start fresh and more like smart and wise, I prepare something in the end of my presentation. Somebody can skip, right? Somebody think like, okay, I will skip it just like this. Do talking too much. It's completely fine. You can just go to the end of presentation, scan QR code, and grab my free Ultimate Reset Guide. It's a copy. You can get it for free. Ultimate Reset Guide. It helps you with reset your state right here, right now, in different areas of your life. And from that moment, you can see more clear what you need to do. And also some tips that you can use right here, right now, without like nothing complicated. So I will talk about it a little bit later. But the story that I want to share today, because I know that everybody have similar stories. When we ask ourselves what is most important in life, if we sit down with ourselves, not rushing the day, we can have an answer. Sometimes when we lose something or somebody, we start like to tell ourselves, "Yeah, I wish." And when we're talking about assets, I remember I buy land in Crimea in 2013 to make residence to my mom for my mom because we spent a lot of time together when I was a kid because she loved sea. It was close to the Black Sea, and she bring me there because it was like a healing process, you know. And my father was killed when I was 12. So it was the time when we spent together with her. She raised me and my older brother. And I wants to prepare for her place that she can just retire. And I told her about that. I got the land. I will prepare for you some kind of like present, it will be a place. And she was excited. Something happens in 14. That land was taken because I'm Ukrainian and this is a war going right now. So you know, you understand what I'm talking about. That you lose something like so quick because of like it's an air shake, but in the many areas of life in the same time. We're talking about property, we're talking about money, businesses, and people, of course, loved ones who we distance with, who we not be able to help right here, right now because of some horrible situations. And why are you telling you this? Because during that few years, a lot of things happens. But what I understand that when everything disappears, only your state, your health stay with you. And it's not something new. This story is just a reminder that you can lose everything uh, very quick. And I heard similar stories before. And in some kind of period of life, we have these stories. It's just a reminder. I don't wish anybody to go through this experience to feel so, but I know that everybody, you and me, will have challenges in life. As my teacher Tony Robbins said, it's a part of life. How you be able to go through the challenges, what kind of story you will take with you, what kind of state you will have on everyday basis to show up to execute, to support your loved ones, because this is everything that we have. I have another friend. He is in special forces. He was shot a few times. His apartment was just completely destroyed after bombing. And he show up. Interesting thing that he is a life coach. He's a beekeeper, and we talk about creating some resort. It will be more like a retreat center that we can put together a lot of holistic different things, emotional, mental, and physical. And we even have had a plan. All of that was before war. And right now, I know his state, that what he going through. He's separated from his family. He is on the mission. He's doing his job, and he support other people. He recovered very fast because of his state. He is also in martial art a lot, and we met in one conference. I was talking more about like uh, nutrition, about holistic health from the body, mind and spirit, and he talked more about mind and spirit from his approach that he teach about. It's martial art practices and some philosophical approach, but it helps people a lot to put themselves together, shift their state, and from that moment create a new identity. It's something that very important. So the answer, of course, if I will ask you what is the most important asset, you will say, of course, yeah, it's health. Without it, it's nothing important. And reminder to you how much different tools you have. And it's a system for you on everyday basis that you can practice and perform without outside effect, because environment is important. But what are you doing when nobody's seeing you? In the first slide that I showed you, that our goals are not like something that we can achieve by executing and pushing harder and having them. We always will be on the level of our identity. And this is something that what we're doing when nobody's seeing us. And this is not something new. Like I said in the beginning, I'm here not some like pretending to teach you or coach you. This is a reminder. you can remind yourself, okay, what I'm doing today, do I know really what to do, or I'm guessing? And I know how it is when we are putting some action, some effort. We didn't have a result. We are like, we are overwhelmed and we drop it because and end up we filled up and drop it because what we're doing it's not give us the result that we want, and we pick up another tip and another tool and another tool and another tool, and after that we confuse, we overwhelmed, we already hit ourselves, and we don't have a result, and we think that I'm stuck and it's maybe not for me. It's not about discipline. It's not about that. It's about what system you have, what habits are you doing on an everyday basis. And of course, we know that identity is something that we can create on an everyday basis. This is the whole thing, that our attention and our time we can spend on few things during the day. And to be able to put our time all in all buckets in that helps fulfill our life. This is the identity focus. And when you have not just environment that supports you, you have a people in that environment who have a higher standards. You can learn from them, not just listen them, but learn. It means intellectual level, practicing on everyday basis. If you need get more support, coaching on that field, I have coaching on everyday basis to perform. And then after that, it becomes our identity. And we everybody have some coaches, consciously or unconsciously. We have people, we give them opportunity to influence on us, even if we are just seeking for connection and attention. That influence. Sometimes it can be just when you're scrolling, when you like in depression, some kind of state, low energy state. It's very easy to influence you because you drop your hands and like, okay, maybe I need to take a break and recover a little bit. And this is something that everybody have, and it's not something new. So, what I wanna invite you to do today, not overcomplicate it. Just ask yourself this question that I give you for example, or similar one. Like, create this reset mode and reshape a little bit without overcomplicate it. Not be scared about. Don't have a fear. Interesting thing that when we can learn a little by little on everyday basis about different tools, uh, we have more knowledge. It will not confusing us when we will practice, because it will becomes ours. We see that it works, and this is how we can collect them and create a system. And if not something didn't work, we just change approach, we make it better, we try new things, and for all of that we need to have a level of energy. This is like a shifting or our state. It's like our language, what we're telling ourselves, and how we perform with the energy on an everyday basis. This is all tools when we're talking about emotional, mental, and physical health. They will influence all areas of life. So, what I want to invite you to do, pick up little things that you can practice. Reach out somebody who have a higher standards in that area that you want to grow, and not surround you with people who are not just supportive. Some of them support you because they want to be around. It don't mean that you need to cut. Like some. people we need to cut because they really don't know what they are doing. They think they know, but for us, it's not healthy. So not like a borders, but have our own inside filter how we will react on some people words or actions or something like that, and more looking and observe from people who are really supportive and have a higher level of standards. So state is everything. On everyday basis, we can build a little by little top on the on the top, little by little, step by step, this identity. And important thing that, like I said, state, it's important thing. And I promise to you to give this reset guide that I prepare. It's free. You can go and download it for you and start practicing something. And give me please feedback. I will be very appreciative for that. As a holistic doctor and transformational coach, I always looking for improving things that can help people to have their breakthrough. And I'm here to support you in your challenges, and let's share with each other. Let's support each other. And I will be happy to uh, chat with you. Give me some feedback, like, dislike, everything will help. And of course, subscribe to my channel because uh, I am on the mission, so it will be more contact, it will be more interesting topics, and it will be more interview. I will invite different people that perform in the area that very important. And five life force tools, it's something that I'm very passionate about because it's about emotional, mental level of energy, relationship, and leadership. But everything starts from our level of energy. And rise your standards, like Tony Robbins said, and I will see you on the next episode. Usually Yuri was with you, and thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.